But we gotta
So
leave on the third. Is it gonna be a lot of traffic? Because people gonna be leaving for the holiday, ain't
I'm going to St. Louis.
it? Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't be that bad. So yeah, I want to speak on
Your daddy wanna go Thursday.
how when white people commit crimes, they make a movie, get a book deal, they get rewarded. But when a black person commit a crime, they want to damn near kill
Hold
them.
on, mama.
They want them to get to die.
It's gonna last. It don't last.
So yeah,
Yes, it do.
like
Only last 2 weeks.
this narrative by the media, for the most part, I mean it's on. If you as a white person, you can storm the Capitol and benefit. You can kill the president and benefit
I'm doing something on my phone, right?
monetarily. You can do the worst thing imaginable and benefit. As a black person, you ain't even got to been and done nothing. You can just be accused of something, and it don't even be true. Next thing you know, you the worst thing ever lived. So I just want, like, I don't know how I would feel if I was a white person knowing that that's possible. So it kind of just let you know that y'all skin is for sale. And I don't know if I would be comfortable with just the exterior of my body being worth something when don't nobody know what's on the inside. But I think that's really why racism reigns supreme because it's like a cheat code. You know, you ain't gotta be you ain't gotta be worth nothing if you white. You could be worth everything as long as you white. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's why it persists because like if you a white person and you know that boom, all you got to do is get the spotlight on you and you can eat. You know what I'm saying? I am Diddy. I'm Diddy. I look like Diddy. The comment saying I look like Diddy. I am Diddy.
No, I'm crying.
I'm God. Like, yeah, that's God. He ain't just Diddy. He a black man. He a original man. He more than Diddy. I'm more than Diddy.
Do you kiss cousins?
Dang. See, yeah, this
What kind of people
I
watching your
I
shit?
know, right? I be wondering because the last couple lives that the weirdos came out. Because I just started doing
Somebody
this.
said I'm a kid. I'm white.
You white, but you really not white. You really black. Everybody black. Like, when I'm saying white, they're in quotations. They're not being white is not real. Yeah.
This shit wrong, Uncle.
Do I kiss cousins? I don't even know what that means. So the point I'm trying to make is, man, if you know that you can get paid off the crimes you commit, wouldn't that make you want to commit more crimes? And that's why I think these white people commit crimes and keep committing them because they know they can benefit. They can sell a book. They can get a movie deal. All these crooked people, all these crooked white folks that kill and hurt and harm people, man, they out here eating off this shit. You know what I'm saying? And the closest thing to it is suing a black man. Cause anybody could sue a black man and be famous. So at this point, it ain't about being white no more. Just heard a famous black man. That's the ticket now. So yeah, man. I'm sitting up here watching this thing about these escaped convicts from New Orleans. You know, and it dawned on me, you know, because the narrative on the news, these the worst guys imaginable. But this Antoine Massey dude, he went live, and a lot of the public are sympathetic with him, you know, and I think he light skinned enough to get the white treatment. You know what I'm saying? When white people do shit, he can probably get a book deal. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of them down there in New Orleans, them Creoles, them Creole people. Yeah, he look like he might be Creole. You know, they he might get treated like a white person. He might get a book deal. You know what I'm saying? You know, he got all them tattoos all over his face and shit. But point of it is, man, hey, if you white, you might want to just keep committing crimes. You know, that's what I see, because I see a whole lot of white people losing their mind, like they losing their mind right now, man. Trying to run you off the road intentionally. You know, they want to hurt somebody. I don't know what it is, but I think that's what it is, because it's like, you know what? In this climate, they could probably do the worst shit imaginable, and Trump Trump will let their ass out. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of them think that, because he let all them January 6 motherfuckers out, and they did the worst thing imaginable, like the shit that you couldn't even imagine, actually. Like, you couldn't even imagine motherfuckers storming the Capitol, and they got let all out. So yeah, that empowers these racist white folks. You know, they might want to go start lynching and doing all kind of wild shit. Ain't no telling, but I think that's what the incentive is. It's like to incentivize, white people doing wicked ass shit like they've been doing. Really, this ain't nothing new to our community. Shit, white folks been being wicked. This ain't shit new. We ain't surprised when motherfucker get acquitted for doing some old wicked shit. That's what this country built on. But I'm just trying to figure out, because at this point, we know the truth. We know that all races come from black people, right? Including white people. And white people being the last race to develop, you know what I'm saying? Like DNA wise, they only go back like, not too far, like 10, 15,000 years ago. So everybody else was here hundreds of thousands of years, 50, 60, 70, 80, 100,000 years ago. But the white DNA only go back like 10, 15,000 years ago. So that's the newest race. But, it's just strange to me that the newest race of people feel like they can do the worst shit to everybody else and get away with it at this point. What y'all talking about? We don't know what you're saying. Read a book and stop thinking your opinion is relevant. Yeah, that's what's wrong with you. You believe what somebody else said. You don't have your own opinion. That's what's wrong with you. You read too much. I write books. I get books. See, I'm like who y'all read the books about. I get books wrote about me. See, you will never understand a person like me. Yeah, I get books wrote about me. You gonna read about me, okay? That's your job. I get the books wrote about me. That's what I represent. I don't have to read a book. I inspire the people to write books about me. You and me on two totally different ends. You's a worker. I'm I'm something that create the workers. You believe what you read. I inspire things to get wrote. Yeah. Yeah. You looking at God in the flesh. A soul controller, somebody that know how to manifest. You just know how to get dictated to. Yeah, that's you. Easy Swan. You probably hold on. No, that's Big Yam. You probably black just like me and you hate yourself. I'm willing to bet. Yeah, because I just had a conversation with my white coworker and I told him that black people in agreement with the rest of the races, they hate themselves too. The one thing that all races got in common is that they hate black men, black people, and especially black men. But even black men got that in common with all other races. Y'all hate yourselves. Yeah, Big Yam. You read. You keep on reading and believing what them folks wrote in the books. Write a book, nigga. Dumbass nigga. Write a book. Get a book wrote about you. Inspire a book to get wrote. You'll never understand where I'm at. All right? Cause if you talking like that, then would you tell Jesus Christ and Muhammad to say that? Would you tell them that? They wasn't reading no books. They inspired books to get written about them. You will never understand a free thinker, somebody that can inspire new thoughts. Yeah, you don't even know history when it's right in front of you. You just said white peoples have only been around. You look it up, bro. Oh, hold on. I'll be right back. Let's do a deep dive. Because I think I'm giving y'all too many years. I know it ain't more than 20. That's all I do know. Yep. That's what I do know. The white race is the newest race. I'm looking at a retard in the flesh. Yeah, that's what you want to believe. That's part of the problem, you know. That's part of the problem. You backwards with thinking folks. And you could even be black. I don't know how you look, but I'm a percentage, I'm thinking that you could be black because you don't even love yourself. But if you don't got this you, because everybody black, but if you don't got this you just believe what your parents told you, and if I tell you anything different, you're gonna associate that with the love you associate with your parents. So if I tell you that you are racist, you're gonna get mad because your parents showed you that, and your parents love you. So you associate being racist with the love that your parents showed you. So yeah, you're gonna act out. That's what a lot of this shit based on. Yeah. You want to believe that somebody that got my skin color is bad. You want to believe that because your parents might have showed you that or told you that. And you associate that hate that you got for somebody that look like me with love. And that's a storm. You know what I'm saying? That's hate and love. That's hot and cold mixed together. That's a storm. That's why a lot of y'all so confused and do wicked, heinous shit. And it ain't just y'all. The system is fucked up like that. That's why you can commit crimes and get rewarded for it. Yeah, as a white person. Trump is a criminal and he's being rewarded for it. Any other president that, especially a black one that would do some shit like that, he'd be locked up right now. But you see, that's just what I'm trying to say. That's a prime example. Yeah, y'all ain't got no life for y'all to be arguing with me. I'm getting this shit out my head. Really, this ain't for y'all. This for me. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. I'm putting this. I'm just documenting my thoughts. That's all. So if you argue with me or whatever, what'd you say? No, dude, it's because you are speaking a bunch of racist bullshit. Nobody even said anything about your skin color. You are hung up on it. Bro, listen, like I said, everybody black. I don't give ain't no race. Race is made up. I'm saying white and all that because y'all said. Believe it or not, it was a time that race, it wasn't no race. Because everybody looked like me. Believe it or not. So if everybody looked the same, it can't be no separation based on that. But it was always separation. Tribalism. That's based on just how people, you know what I mean? Like how they interact culturally, how they like their energy, how they deal with how they, you know what I'm saying, how they feel people out. That I deal with that more so than anything. So regardless of a race, guess what? We all come from different tribes. You know what I'm saying? And different people make you feel different ways. So, but I don't automatically go off how nobody look. I don't give a fuck about that. But y'all care the most about it. So let's be clear. You know what I mean? I don't like people that look like me don't dictate none of this shit. We are the victims of this shit. So we can speak how we want to about it. Yeah, yeah. You shut your motherfucking mouth. You got to be. You can't look like me. And if you do, then you one of them stupid dumbass motherfuckers.
Okay, cut off. It's time to go.
No, dude, it's because you are speaking a bunch of racist bull. Nobody even said anything about your skin color. You are hung up on skin color. I'm not hung up on shit. I'm hung up on how I make people feel about me, which that's all that matter. That's your race. Your race is a feeling. If how you make people feel about you at the end of the day. Period. That's what people gonna remember the most about you. They ain't gonna remember how you look at all. They're gonna remember how you made them feel. So that's what I'm hung up on. So yeah, I can speak about it though all day, every day. That's actually one of the benefits of looking like me. We can speak on this shit all day. It's you motherfuckers that get hung up on that shit. Y'all don't want to talk about it and shit. We can talk about it. That's the benefit. Just like a battered wife, she could talk about getting whooped on. You know what I'm saying? All day. But the motherfucker whooping on her, he don't want to talk about it because he ashamed. Yeah. So you're liberated. The victim is actually liberated. We are liberated. The perpetrators are bound, usually by their own insecurities. Yeah. So that issue is within you, my brother. Easy Swan, whatever your fucking name is. You ain't even got your real name up there. You see my real name. You fucking weird ass motherfuckers hiding behind a goddamn fake ass page. Yeah. I'm finna block your monkey ass. I'm blocking you, bro. Go find another page, you weird ass motherfucker. Blocking your ass right now.
Maybe want to get off. Our
Oh
little
yeah, I just deleted his ass. This user message, yeah, he's done. He's done. He's out of here. He's out of here. He can go find. Yeah, he's a bum. He ain't got nothing going for himself. He live in a trailer. Probably live under the trailer. He ain't never had no money. All he had was his race. He don't even. He probably don't even know how to use his race. The shit I'm talking about right now, he don't even know how to get no money off being white. All he got to go do is go do some dumbass shit and get it in the media. And he can get a book deal. That's all he got to do. If you white, do some dumb shit, get some attention, and then guess what? You can fuck around and get a book deal. You can make millions of dollars. Yeah, you can kill your mama. You can do that. You can do crazy shit. Yeah. They're gonna come get you. You're gonna get a book deal, a movie deal, you're gonna have millions of dollars. But if you black and you do that shit,
yeah.
your ass might die.
For what?
You know what I'm saying? That's the point that I'm trying to make. And the question that I got is, if you white and you know that like, how can you sell your skin? You selling your skin.
Tomorrow I'm gonna write in and get a wrap up for you. Wrap your knee up.
Can I grab the camera for a Lamar Jackson edit? I don't even know who Lamar Jackson is, man. Who is Lamar Jackson? I don't know who that is, bro. Who is that? You must think all black guys look alike. I don't know who that is, man.
Ain't nothing I can do. Just take it off.
This dude said I look like Diddy.
Huh? It ain't bleeding.
Mr. Polite said I look like Diddy.
Hold on, let me use the bathroom. I'm gonna fix it.
That's funny. Yeah, we all look alike, man. We God, man. We really him. Y'all hate Diddy, don't y'all? He finna get off. He finna get off that shit, though. Y'all gonna be so mad. Y'all gonna wanna hurt yourself. Ain't that something? Y'all gonna wanna hurt yourself because Diddy doing good. He been doing good. I don't even like Diddy. I don't even necessarily like him at all, but I don't want to see nothing happen to him, you know. But y'all gonna want to hurt yourself when Diddy beat that shit. I see what this shit is too. Now it's down there some OJ shit. Down there some OJ shit. But it just Diddy. He just so dirty. His dick too dirty, man. He ain't like OJ. OJ was at least married and shit. Y'all mad. You had to block that one motherfucker, man. He weird. So yeah, the point I'm trying to say is, man, if you white, commit the worst crime imaginable and you might get a book deal and or a movie deal. I don't want you to do it though, but I think you might already know that that's what's going on with y'all. You feel me? All TV, I'm looking at it down. True crime story right now, man. They love to put y'all on this shit. Okay, cause they be explaining. Oh, he was good. He was good. He was a good. He lived in a nice neighborhood and this and that. He was a good white boy. He was a good white girl. She was a good white girl. Oh, she didn't never do nothing wrong. And you know, it was a nice neighborhood and this and that. How is it nice if you live there? That's the question I be having. How is it nice? Bro, yes, baby. Yeah, you see that gap? I love myself, though. I love everything, even the imperfections. Yeah. Y'all be hating yourself, though. Big Yam. You hate yourself, don't you? You would really hate me, bro. Because I love everything about me. Yeah, I got 5 babies, raised all of them to be powerful. I got all my kids millionaires. Yeah, cause they powerful. I put all that self-esteem in them. Yeah, they'll really make you mad. Cause they dark skinned, black, and got money. Y'all, they just like Diddy. Yeah, y'all hate Diddy, don't y'all? Black and success, man. Y'all hate that shit. Ooh, y'all hate it. Yeah. See, look at that gap. One more time. Yeah, you hate that. Ooh, I love it. Look at it. Ooh, look at that gap. Y'all hate that gap. That's that hood shit. Yeah. I bite. I bite. You know what I'm saying? Leave that mark on your ass. Look at that teeth. I'll bite your ass. Leave that gap too. Leave that gap on your motherfucking skin, nigga. Sure will. I'll leave that gap mark on your motherfucking skin. Bite your face. I sure will. I bite. I don't fight fair. I bite. See that? I got a little gold trimmer onto it. Look at that gold. Yeah. Put that gold trim on you. Sure will. I'll share it. We don't know what you're saying. Oh, yeah, y'all already read that dumb shit. You's a dummy. You believe what them white people tell you. Go read a book. Nope. Go get a book inspired about you to get wrote. Do that. That's really what we represent. We don't really represent reading. We represent inspiring books to get wrote about us for others to read. Yeah. Know what you represent. Yeah. Know that. God didn't read no books. God inspired us to write books. We represent that. You fools. See, look, this shit I'm talking about. Look at this shit. See, they making shows about this clown. See, they make whole shows about shit like that. Yeah. The point I'm trying to make is they got petty black thieves, petty black criminals. But man, they treat them like they the worst ever. Like, oh, look at this scum. But then they try to like explain this type of shit away. Yeah, they try to humanize them. They wants to humanize them. You see what I'm saying? So that's the point I'm trying to make, man. You know, y'all humanize the devil. Like, this ain't nothing new. They try to make it like when white people commit crimes, it's some new shit. But they've been committing crimes since the beginning, since the very beginning. They invented this racism shit. Yeah, they invented it. This is like for America, this is the number one commodity. Yeah, racism is the number one commodity of this country. Number one export. Hate. That's it. So yeah, I'm just putting this out there, man. Y'all can be mad all you want. Get butt hurt. Yeah. Get upset. But the point I'm trying to say, if you white, commit crimes, and maybe you can get a documentary. You can get a documentary about you. You know, the news come. Yeah, that's what they do when y'all commit crimes. Then they try to come explain it away. Look, put the little white girl on there. And, oh, yeah, this is some good old American shit. Whatever. See, see what I said? Yeah, they talk about the good shit when y'all do something. That's the funny part, man. That'd be so funny. So yeah, the point I'm trying to make, man, y'all go ahead commit. Yeah, because your life, you ain't doing nothing anyway. You ain't doing nothing. Your life in shambles. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't know nothing, you know? You don't know shit. You dumb. Dumb as hell. But what you got going for you is that you white. So then, hey man, go commit a crime. You know, go do that, and then you can pretend that you've been, a good wholesome person, and you could pretend, and then maybe you might make you some millions of dollars. I ain't mad at it at all. I ain't mad at it at all, man. Y'all go ahead and get your monies. You know what I'm saying? Get your monies. be hateful, do some more wild shit, get your money, write your book, get your movie. You know what I'm saying? Get your money on. The society's so stupid, you might as well take advantage of it. Yeah, might as well take advantage of it. They're so green and dumb and slow. They gon' flock to you like, like a fly on shit. If you white and you do some more wild shit, they gonna do it. So I ain't mad at you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to let y'all know how my mind, how I think about the shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't with no criminal shit. Period. I don't want nobody to be doing nothing criminal. But it just be so weird that these white criminals get shows and books and shit written. You know what I'm saying? All kind of shit. And then next thing you know, you see a black person doing some of the same shit, and he damn near don't even get mentioned. And if he do, shit, it's in a way that shit, he done probably got killed in prison or something. So it's like, damn, you know, I don't know, it's strange, but it ain't. You know what I'm saying? It's the same old shit. Yeah, I'm just giving y'all a little insight on how most of it think. We ain't gonna just say it out loud most of the time, but we think like this. We be like, damn, y'all got whole channels dedicated to y'all crime sprees. These serial killers, y'all damn near idolize them. Long as they white. Shit, Ted Bundy, man. Shit, they was trying to marry that man. They did get married. And he had a baby while he was locked up. Man, these women. Shit, man. That one prolific serial killer black dude, man, they down there paint him like he the monster of everything. But in reality, come on now. You can't get nobody's attention in the streets if you ain't looking like something. So I'm sure that man had some kind of charisma. He's had some kind of charisma, something about him to where he could even get the attention of all the people that he did whatever he did to. But the point I'm trying to make is, man, y'all idolize these white criminals. Damn near like like treat them like celebrities. But when them black criminals, I mean, man, they try to throw the book out and don't want nobody to talk to them or talk about what they did. It's just crazy. But I'm out. I know y'all mad. Yeah, fuck y'all then.